Time for another reading vlog. Hey everyone, it's Rose and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're just going to be reading some books, honestly. They'll mostly be thrillers because I'm in a thriller mood. But other than that, there's not really any theme to this video. I just wanted to bring you guys along with me because I feel like I'm starting to get into a slump and thrillers save me from that every single time. So I'm holding myself accountable by recording and bringing you guys along with me, and I'm gonna read some hopefully really good books that keep me wanting to turn the pages and the slump doesn't happen. That's it. There's no real premise for this video, and the first book I am going to read is Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I started this like a couple of weeks ago now. I got maybe 50 pages in and I wasn't loving it, but me and Ellen are buddy reading it, so I am going to pick up the audio because she's listening to it on audio at the moment as well, and I'm hoping it'll be a bit easier to get into. I don't know whether it is the writing that I'm not liking or I just wasn't in the mood when I picked this up because I was in the middle of a different series at the time and that's all I could think about. So now I'm finished with that series, I'm hoping I'll be able to put my full focus onto Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. This is about a woman whose husband has gone, she assumes, to work on her daughter's first day at nursery, and then she sees on the news there's a hostage situation and her husband's involved, but he is not a hostage, he is the one holding the people hostage, and she has absolutely no clue why or what the hell's happened or what is going on. It is, how long is this book? 400 pages. I am gonna start it now. It is like 9 p.m. and it's still light out, which is crazy, but that's a side note. I'm gonna pick the audio up, like I said, listen to it till I fall asleep, and I hope I'll get further into it than I did the first time around. Same angle, but it's a new day. I'm now halfway through Famous Last Words. I don't know. I do like some of it, but I feel like it's not very fast-paced for a thriller. I know stuff is happening, but it also feels like nothing is happening. I'm on page 226 and this is just under 400 pages, so a bit over halfway actually. I'm probably going to end up finishing it tonight and I'll either like the ending or I'll just be glad I got it over and done with, I guess. I don't really have anything else to update you on with this because it's very hard to give updates when I'm doing spoiler free and I'm reading the thriller. It makes it quite difficult, so I'm just gonna go and finish it. Good morning. Currently got a puppy here and a puppy there, so this camera could fall at any second. Last night I finished Famous Last Words. I ended up rating it 3 stars. It was quite slow at parts, but I did like how everything came together at the end, and would I recommend it? Maybe. If you are new to thrillers, maybe you'd enjoy it, but I've read a lot. It takes a lot to impress me with thrillers and this one just didn't impress me, but it was still fun. This morning I picked up No Exit by Taylor Adams. I'm currently on page 56. This is really interesting. So it is another thriller. I'm in a thriller mood, and it's about a woman who gets stuck in like a snowstorm in the middle of nowhere at this like rest stop where there is, I think we've got 3 other people or 4 other people. 4 other people right now, and she goes to look at the cars that are there, and in the back of one of the vans in like the window she sees a little girl stuck in a cage. First of all, she's got to figure out which car, like which person this car belongs to, but also there's no cell service, no signal, they're getting snowed in. She's like, what the hell do I do? Like, I need to help this girl, but also I'm gonna put everyone in danger if I just bring her back in here. Like, so it's very tense so far already, and I'm only 56 pages in. I am gonna continue this now. I might pick up an audiobook, or I might switch to this on audio and pick up another physical book. I'm not quite sure where the day is gonna go. It is 8:45 on a Saturday, so I have a whole weekend to read, so who knows how this could go. Hello, hello, hello. It is now the evening and I think I've been pretty productive with my reading today, if I do say so myself. I'm now halfway into No Exit. I'm enjoying it. I ended up picking it up on audio. It is very tense. It is pretty fast paced. I mean, the whole thing takes place over probably 24 hours ish. I'm not sure because I obviously haven't finished it, but yeah, a lot's happening. I don't know how it's gonna end. I'm a little scared, but I'm having a good time. I'm flying through it. I then also picked up Pen Pal by Dathan Orbach. I let a spinner wheel pick this out for me for a TikTok video. I'm 72 pages in. I'm not liking the writing style so far. I understand that to appreciate this, I have to read the whole thing and then it's gonna piece together. But like, while it hasn't pieced together yet, I'm not enjoying it. So I'm hoping I am satisfied with how it ends, because right now I'm not really enjoying it, but I am gonna get through it because I've seen good things. I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening flipping between these two. I might go on a walk and listen to this on audio a bit more, and then sit in the garden till it gets dark to read some more Pen Pal. It's literally the perfect weekend. It is the next day and we are once again using the same angle. So I finished No Exit last night. I ended up rating it 4 stars. I loved how it ended. I loved the twists and turns this book took and how much it picked up in the second half. This was so good and I definitely recommend it. And now about 60% of the way into Pen Pal by Dathan Orbach. Not liking this one. It is very dragged out, very slow. I don't like the writing style. I'm not tense. I'm just bored. I'm gonna finish it, but like, I probably should have DNF'd it when I read the first bit, but I was willing to give it a go, and now I'm too far in to DNF. I just want to finish it, but it's not gonna get a high rating, let's put it that way. So I just finished Pen Pal, 2 stars. I was hoping that the reason so many people enjoyed this was because of the ending, and then I was just so disappointed by the ending. I'm so underwhelmed by this book and I'm really disappointed. So let's move swiftly on because I don't want to dwell on a bad book. Next up, I'm going to pick up The Return by Rachel Harrison, because if you are new here, you might not know she's one of my favourite authors. She writes creepy books. They freak me out, but there's also some comedic relief sometimes that have me giggling out loud, and I feel like I need something that I know is going to deliver. So this is about a woman that goes missing and then reappears 2 years to the day that she vanished with no memory of what happened to her, but her friends feel like she has changed and she is different, whatever that means, and then they get snowed in. And I love the forced proximity that comes with thrillers and horrors, because it is so tense when you're trapped somewhere with either like there's a murderer or there's an entity or there's your friend that is different, whatever that means. I feel like it creates such a good atmosphere, so I'm really excited to start this. I might pick it up on audio. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go, but I do really like Rachel Harrison's audiobooks as well, so this might be a good one to listen to. I ended up finishing The Return basically in one sitting. Like, I didn't pause to update you guys because I didn't pause the book at all. 4.5 stars. Creepy as always, so good as always. I'm so glad I read this. So it is the next day. I've ended up picking up the audiobook of Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. I'm about 40% in. The premise is there are 2 young boys having a sleepover in the tent in their garden, and in the morning one boy wakes up to find a rip in the tent and the other boy missing, but whatever happened he must have slept through. So as an adult he's plagued by insomnia, because how could he have slept through something like that? And then we're following him as an adult 30 years later. He returns back to his hometown and he's convinced he's seeing signs that his once missing friend is now back. But is he really back? We don't know. So far I'm not really liking it actually. I don't know if Riley Sager's books are for me. I really enjoyed Survive the Night, but I've since picked up a few of his books and like never actually ended up finishing them. They've never kept my attention. That's why I tried this one on audio. I did get the ARC for it, so I am going to try and push through, but I'm not having the best time right now. But I'm also only 40% in. Maybe the second half will be better. I don't know. Maybe Riley Sager's just not for me, but we'll soon find out. So disappointed. I just finished Middle of the Night by Riley Sager and I'm gonna rate it 2 stars. I can't tell you a lot of the reasons because it has to do with the plot twist and the way they were executed, and obviously this is spoiler free. But a lot of the plot twists were so hinted at to the point where it was like, well, this is the only logical option. I wasn't surprised at all by any of them because I was literally told that it was gonna happen. I also felt like the characters were all very two-dimensional. They all blurred together, and I found myself mixing up the different boys, mixing up the different mothers, because they had nothing unique about them at all, to be completely honest with you. That is so annoying. I really, really wanted to like it. Like, I tried, I pushed through, I didn't DNF, and I honestly feel like maybe I should have done at this point. No, it wasn't bad enough for me to wish that I DNF'd it, actually. I did have some enjoyment, which is why it's a 2-star. It's not for me. I can see why a lot of other people like it, and like rightly say it's books, to be fair. That just wasn't for me. So I am going to end this video off here. We ended up reading 5 thrillers in 5 days, which that's probably going to be the title of this now. I went into it not knowing, and that seems like a pretty good one to use. We had 2 2-stars, a 3-star, a 4-star and a 4.5 star, so a very mixed bag, but I did enjoy the ones that I enjoyed, so it's worth it. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, I'm just rambling. It is very hot outside, so I'm gonna leave you guys here. If you'd like to see more from me, please be sure to like and subscribe, as I post new videos every single week. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in another video. Bye!